Hey y'all. So, as promised, like I said in the last video, I was going to record in a different location, um, just to kind of break up the monotony. So I came down to the pool area, and this is actually my first time hanging out down here. It's so pretty, and there's nobody down here. So I love that. But if you hear the music in the back, they have the speakers playing the music. I don't own the rights to no music played on any video, so let's just get that out the way. But welcome to the palace, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed, this different view. Actually, let me show y'all where I am, like what it's looking like, just so you can kind of get a feel of the ambiance. So the pool, the gym, all that good stuff. They got like a lot of sitting area, like on both sides. And I really like this area I am at now because it's just like a lounge area. And across from me is another um, lounge area. So if you just want to chill out in the shade, you can do that. Or if you want to sunbathe, you can do that. I mean, it's nice. The whole little setup is nice. Now, I mean, I'll probably honestly be recording down here a lot just because there's nobody down here, nobody to disturb me, and I can just do my thing. All right. So I kind of want to sit like this, but that's sun, y'all. I cannot, even though I do need vitamin D. Um, I can't do it. I won't do it. I won't. I just cannot. Um, so um, also I forgot to tell y'all. Remember I was let me scoot up some. Remember I was telling y'all that I needed I was gonna have to buy a new laptop because my Dell laptop was like dying. Like that whole just, we've been riding for 5 years now. Actually, I got it for my birthday in 2014, 15. So 4 or 5 years. But that whole decides she didn't want to ride with me no more. Like, you know, I don't know. That's like my third Dell laptop. And they do average about 5, no more than 7 years, which some people say that's really good. I mean, I don't know. But because usually I just get one just to upgrade. But anyway, she not completely dead. Like she hasn't completely abandoned me, but I have to keep her plugged in. I couldn't do nothing like this, because I have to have juice. It's more the internal battery. So anyway, I was trying to decide if I wanted a Mac or a regular laptop. Well, I looked at the Macs and I was so close, like so super freaking close to getting a Mac, but I don't know. For one, the ones I was looking at, the screens were like 15 inches, and I'm used to 17 inches for my laptop screen. So that right there was like a no. It was pink, so I was almost sold just on the fact that it was pink, but I was just like, I don't know. I just couldn't. I just couldn't get with it. So, and especially for the price, like they are very pricey. I mean, I know that they're good quality and like an investment. But I just was like, do I need it? Like Macs are kind of sophisticated, and I don't know right now if I need all of those bells and whistles. So I decided to go with an HP, which I've never had an HP before, but I love it. What I don't kind of like about it, and I don't know if it's just me just not being tech savvy or it's just how it is. The one thing I will say I don't like is I don't really like the camera on this computer because I feel like it gives me a blue hue. Remember I was saying that I thought it was because of the blinds, the light coming into the apartment. Well, I feel like I'm like in the sun and I still feel like there's a blue hue. And that ain't good. Like it ain't good regardless, but it ain't good when you're a chocolate girl because I feel like it just makes I don't know. I just feel like it takes away from my actual um you know, my actual beauty, like my brown skin. Anybody who know me know I'm all about my chocolate skin, honey. And when I feel like it's like not giving justice, I have a problem with it. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna ask my son to go into like settings to see if you know, maybe something needs to be changed. But other than that, I really like it. It's a 17-inch monitor. It is very slim, and I'm telling y'all because if you're looking for a laptop, you know, this is one that you might want to look into. It was not that expensive. I think it was like $700, which is really cheap because my Dell laptops, I think the first one I got, I paid like 1,000 for, and then the second one I got, I paid 15, and then the third one I paid 17, if I'm not mistaken, like 16, something like that. Granted, it was a 17-inch monitor. It was touch screen, which I only used maybe 5 times in 5 years. But it was heavy, so it was kind of thick, like the what do you call it? Like it was thick. The base or whatever, it was heavy. So that was one thing I didn't like. This one is very lightweight, very slim and trim, like very modern and sleek looking. Um, what else? And it's pink. I found it in pink. It's more like a rose gold, which I like rose gold, so whatever. Um, obviously the battery hold for a long time. So yeah, I've been kind of, excuse me, I've been kind of digging this little HP, honey. Um, like I said, the only thing is I feel like this camera has a blue hue, which I know once I get into this heavy, I'm gonna need like they have ring lights and you know that's maybe why people record in one place because they have it set up like a studio to where everything, your lighting and all that. Oh, that sun is coming down. That your lighting and all that's already set up, and every time you record, you're good to go. But that's so boring for me. I be wanting to record on the go, honey. I went to Popeyes last night, and I had stuff to talk about last night. I almost hit the record button, but I wasn't there long enough, and the ride wasn't long enough. I felt like to actually make a video, but that's how I am. Like I don't have a set time to record or nothing like that. Nothing I do really. Um I just really just I don't know, I just go. I don't work. You know what I'm saying? So I just have a lot of free time. I ain't gonna call it free time. I'm just not bound to a schedule. So whenever I feel like recording, I just jump up and record. But or jump up and do pop. Speaking of, I made some bomb ass lip glosses, y'all. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If you tell me that these lip gloss is not bomb, you just hating. And I ain't just saying that like for real. You just hating. After I made these the other night, and I haven't even. While I'm down here, I'm actually do a video to put on a website. Well, to put on my social media and then upload pictures to my website. But y'all, I'm not even bullshitting. I made so many. I've never made this many lip glosses, especially of the same kind. You know, I'll make different ones, but this time, I don't know. I was on a roll, and I was getting it in. But I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what your girl did. I'm so proud of myself. If you cannot tell, I'm so proud of myself. Um, and as you can hear, I'm steady stacking them because I made so many. But I just want to show them to y'all. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do a little setup. I'm gonna do a little display for y'all. Put this stuff over to the side. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little display so y'all can get a full effect. Put this stuff over there. I can't even record on a podcast because y'all know I record simultaneously, one to the podcast and one to YouTube. But I don't know what the Wi-Fi password is, and I ain't feel like going in there asking them, so it is what it is. Now, I just want to, oh shit, don't you fall. All right. Um, Oh, it's so many, y'all. They look so pretty. Oh my God. I'm in love with these. Like, it seemed like, and I know a lot of y'all other people out there who make lip gloss. I know y'all feel me when I say this. It seemed like when I make one, I be like, oh my God, this is my favorite one. Or two. Or three. But then when you make another one, you be like, oh my God, that's my favorite one. Like, I keep switching out. And that's letting me know that I'm getting better and more creative at it. Y'all know I be putting everything in a zip bag because I like stuff to be clean and organized and all that good stuff. So pardon my zip bag. But yes, I fell in love. I honestly feel like right now these are my faves. These are my favorite babes. So I'm gonna show y'all my little display and how many I made. When I tell y'all my back was killing me when I was done. My back was killing me. But I just couldn't stop. I was just obsessing. And the girl just kept going and going. And I was like, I'll deal with this back pain later. So y'all know I got OCD a little bit. So some of this have to be kind of organized. I can't just, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show y'all. Let me see. Can I flip this camera? I don't even know. That would be pretty sweet if I could do that. But I don't see where to do that. So yeah, we just going to have to do it like this. Let me just show y'all. Can y'all see? I don't even know because I can't see the screen. But I'm going to just pan across, hoping that y'all can see. And if you're looking at blank table, I'm sorry. But can y'all see that? I don't even know. This sun, I can't tell. I hope y'all could see. But just in case you could not see my little display I done set up, I'm going to show y'all. So we have this, it's 4 colors, y'all. I have never done yet, anyway, up until this point, a 4 color lip gloss. Now, was it a lot of work? You damn right. I probably was making lip gloss for like 2 hours. Just, but it was well worth it. It was so well worth it. You see how pretty that is? Honey, when I tell you, and that's not even a perfect one. Like, keep in mind too, these are handmade. These are handmade. So they're not gonna be like perfect every time. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen like that. But every now and then you're gonna get one like this that's like super perfect. You see those colors? And look at that gold in there. Baby, when I tell you, this one is called Rainbow Love, obviously, because it's rainbow colors. And it's so pretty. I love rainbow colors, y'all. Like, pastels and rainbow colors are my favorite. So I was really excited. I had been wanting to make one. And so I was really excited when I actually, and excuse my fingernails, y'all. I'm actually about to start getting my nails done because I feel like I need to for just presentation. Like, I don't care for all that stuff. I've been and done that. So I'm over it. But for presentation purposes, like, I'm going to just have to just break down and start getting my nails done. And I'm going to start wearing makeup and shit like that. But until then, excuse it. But anyway, this one is called Rainbow Love. And it is flavored, it's flavored, I want to say very berry. So it's like all your berries mixed in one. Smells super good. So when I was having people smell it, it was like strawberry, raspberry, like, it's just all of them mixed in one. So that made it really fun. But you see how pretty it is? Okay. So then we made this one. Now this one I have not quite settled on a name. It's clear. Oh Lord. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all about that drink in a minute. It's clear with gold, as you can see. So pretty because the bottle is gold. Like, oh, my hand itching. Thank you, Jesus. Random coins. These bottles gonna bring them coins. How about that? So it's yeah, and the flavor is green apple. Now when my daughter saw them, she was like, "Oh my God, these are so pretty." And then when she asked me what the flavor was, and I said green apple, she was like, "That don't go." And I was like, "That's the point." Because if you look around at these other vendors, not everybody, but most people like, and I have some myself, so I ain't excluding me, but some I feel like it called for that name, that flavor. Like if it's pink, watermelon, but or red, strawberry. But I don't want all of my glosses to be like that. I don't want it to be because you see it green, you're gonna automatically be like, "Oh, that's green apple," or "That's watermelon," because some people do green for watermelon as well. I didn't want that, so that's why some of them just gonna be way out of there. Like, don't get stuck on, "Oh, this one should have been coconut," or something like that. Like, that's too plain for me. I have some like that, but I didn't want all. And actually, if you do that, you're gonna put yourself in a box because every fruit is not gonna match. Because what you're gonna have, two reds and one gonna be strawberry, one gonna be cherry. You know what I mean? So don't really box yourself in. If you don't start off doing that, then people aren't gonna expect that. I think people appreciate creativity and uniqueness over plain and basic, I feel like. And I'm not plain and basic, so don't expect that. All right, so like I said, I haven't come up with a name. Like people who have like gold, they'll have like 24 karat gold as the name, or I don't know. But I don't want something that everybody already have. I'm very creative when it comes to names, whether it's like human names or puppy names or product names, business names. People always come to me because I don't know. I can look at something and just kind of, but with this one, it really did nothing stuck. And I wasn't gonna just be playing with it. So I don't know. I'm kind of, actually something did just kind of come to me. I think I'm gonna name this one Gold Rush. I haven't seen that for a name on a lip gloss yet. Um, and the gold that's in there and the golden hair. I think we're gonna call this one Gold Rush. And like I said, the flavor is green apple. Um, then what I did, I took one of each color from the rainbow and put it in its own tube and created this. How pretty is that? You see that? How pretty is that? Um, so yeah. So we're gonna sell these for in a set. I thought they were so pretty. When I showed them to my baby, she was like, I said, this looked like something that could be sold in Justice or like Claire's because they always have colorful, especially Justice. They all about the colors. I used to love, love, love shopping in there for my baby. Whether it was like bathing suit, she still have a bathing suit right now that I bought her maybe 2 years ago, and she's chocolate. And the bathing suit is like a neon orange, and it has like this little. It's a two-piece, and the part over the little boob, it flaps. It has like a flap or whatever, and it's just so pretty. And that orange on her is gorgeous. So like they all, every time she wear that bathing suit somewhere, people compliment her, whether it be girls, older ladies. Like so many people have asked where I bought that bathing suit from, and I got it from Justice. And they had other colors, but that orange I knew would pop off of her skin. But yeah, actually, it's this color orange. It's like a neon, and these are neon. So yeah, it's like a neon orange. But so that's why I told her, I was like, this is like something that'll be in Justice because they love pops of color in there. I love that store. Um, so she was like, yeah, but I could really see it in Victoria's Secret. She was like, because they always have stuff like that. Okay, my baby 14. But my cousin, get all the girl cousins, the younger ones, and she mentored them and do like real life. I keep looking around because my baby getting out of school, and I don't know if she's gonna come up here or not. But anyway, um, so she always like take them on field trips and get them like real life experiences and teach them about girly stuff. So she took them to Victoria's Secret one time. So that's how my baby like Victoria's Secret, because it make her feel grown, like I've been in Victoria's Secret. Girl, sit your ass down because you ain't going in Victoria's Secret no damn more. Anyway, she said Victoria's Secret. I was looking at her side eye like, sit your ass down. Justice. Claire's. So anyway, it's gonna come as a set. You get these 4 as a set. I haven't figured out a price. Let's see. My tubes. I know y'all be like, well, damn. My tubes are $7. So usually when I do a set, you get a better price. So I'm gonna say these 4 would be like 25. Because if you bought 4, one each, it'll be 28. So you get like $3 off. So I might do them at like 25 or $24. But look how beautiful. I'm in love. I'm in love. Y'all already know. And I was gonna say, bitch, oh, that Chinese food. Is it Chinese food? Y'all, I haven't eaten Chinese food in years. I think I said it on my podcast. I'm not even gonna tell y'all why because it's kind of gross, but I haven't eaten Chinese food in years. However, there is this one Chinese place across the street. And the area that I'm in is like new, like really, really new. So like a lot of the restaurants and stuff haven't been around long. So I kind of trust them, I guess, because I feel like they knew they haven't really, the food ain't caked on the stove and the flat tops and stuff quite yet. But um, we had mover. Well, Tony had his chief mess guys come and help unload my stuff when I got here in September. And you want to feed they want to eat. So we got a big old thing of Modelo beers, and they was Tony was saying like they what do you call it? They have this thing at a Chinese place called cracked chicken. I was like, what the fuck? So it's just regular fried chicken seasoned with salt and pepper, and that's it. I was like, that's probably gonna be bland as fuck. So, and plus I don't eat Chinese food, especially the chicken. Okay. So I was like, well, I don't want none. I said, do they have house fried rice? Because again, I haven't had Chinese food, and my favorite is house fried rice. So we called over there, and they make it in a big old pans, y'all. When I tell you that pan was like yay big, oh my gosh. So we bought, I think, the pan of rice, and it's rice, so that pan was heavy as hell. It was full to the rim too. I think the rice was like $40. And I think the big pan of chicken, I think it was like 50 pieces of chicken. And I think that was like $40 or something like that. And so that wasn't bad. I mean, it was $80 and you had a lot of food. So they fucked that shit up. But I'm saying that to say that's what I smell. That rice was so good, y'all. I'm sorry. I broke down and I ate it. I said my grace over it like 3 or 4 times, and I was praying that it really was chicken, and that they was clean, and I said that I won't get sick. And then I also prayed that I don't have any flashbacks from years ago why I stopped eating Chinese to begin with, because if I was going to eat it, I wanted to enjoy it. So the Lord answered my prayers. He blessed my food. I did not get sick. I didn't think of the past, and it was really good. It was so good. It was enough left, and my brother and his friend was here too, and they can eat. And it was a lot of us, but that's to show you how much it was. It was enough left to where we was eating it for breakfast the next morning. Now I couldn't eat the chicken twice. I only did, and I think I really only had like 2 pieces because I'm real funny in my mind, and I didn't know if the prayer was gonna work. So I did 2, but the rice, I fucked the rice up, and that's what I'm smelling. Oh my god, it smells so good, y'all. That's what sucks about where I live, because literally across the street, like from here to the pool, all the restaurants, and they got an In-N-Out right there. When I'm sitting on my patio, the line be wrapped around the building from the time they open to the time they close. They don't close till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. You just sit there, you smell them onions, you smell them burgers, y'all, and then it just make you, I mean, it get in your nose, and it make you just go down the stairs, go across the street, and get your burger. Like, that's why I'm fat as hell now. Like, y'all, I cannot. It's too hard. It's hard not to. Imagine sitting on your porch or your patio and you smelling this. If you could smell it, you'll be like, damn, let's go get some rice. It smells so good, y'all, and it tastes good too. So it's like, fuck me. Anyway, I'm trying to ignore it. So okay. Um, what was that? I made 2 sets of these. Guess why? Because I'm keeping one. I cannot not have one. I got so much to tell y'all. So, and I'm jumping. Oh, don't you fall on the ground now, bitch. Matter of fact, let me put y'all back in the bag so I get ready. So I had to show y'all these. So now y'all tell me, and I'm gonna show y'all a set of these because um I'm gonna. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. So the Gold Rush. See how we came up with that name? The Gold Rush. Put them in the sun. Can y'all see that? Look how that gold just in the sun. Imagine summertime, y'all at the pool, and you pull out your lip gloss, honey. You gonna be popping, and ain't nobody gonna have it. Ain't nobody gonna have it. You hear me? So that's what's gonna make it bomb, because they gonna be hating because they can't get it. I mean, you could tell. Please tell them. Don't be selfish, y'all, and don't tell the people where y'all got it from, because we need these coins. So tell them, let them know where you got it from, so you can send your girl some business. Don't be selfish. I mean, flex on them for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And then right before you leave the pool, be like, you know what? It came to me. This some shit I do. You know what? It came. This is where I got it from. I knew it was gonna come to me, and you knew the whole time. But you just had to stun. You had to flex. Let me get this limelight by myself, get all this attention, and then I'll put you on. So we're gonna sell the Gold Rush as a set of 4. And then I have extras, and I can always make more. But we can also sell Gold Rush and single, by themselves if you just want to get one. So, yeah. But baby, Rainbow Love sets is mine. I'm gonna one of them. But I'll make more, as I get orders. So don't worry. Don't worry. But yeah, I just had to show y'all. I thought they were adored. Totes adored. I heard my baby say that one time. Just to get on her nerves, and she gets so mad. She be like, Mom. I be like, what, girl? It's so adored. Like, you don't even sound right. And then, of course, oh, I got some news too. And then, of course, we have our squeeze tubes. Now, the squeeze tubes, you can really see the colors because it's just all clear. You see that in the sun? That sun getting hot on me. Um, yeah, you could really, really, really see it in the squeeze tubes. But I took a poll. I asked, a couple. Well, I'm lying. I did not ask a couple people. I asked my marketing director what she thought about me eliminating the squeeze tubes. Now, I ain't like discriminating or picking on the squeeze tubes. I'm not. But I really, really love my wand tubes, and I really, really just kind of want to focus on them. So I was like, I don't know. I might do away with the squeeze tools. The ones I have on the site, you know what I'm saying? You could get them. But I'm not going to make any promises that they'll be available once they're sold out. Now, if sales, show otherwise, then of course, they're going to stay. But I don't know. I don't have as much fun doing those as I do the wand tools. And I feel like I don't know, I just really enjoy the wand tubes, and I really just want to focus on those. But things could change. I don't know. So that's that. I gotta take pictures of those. They'll be up on the website in a little bit. Now, next, let's talk about this drink. So y'all remember on my last recording, I was drinking orange juice and what was it? Orange juice and Andre the champagne. What flavor was it? Pink Moscato. And it was so good, y'all. I ended up drinking like 2 or 3 glasses of that stuff. It was so good. So that's what this is. I made me a cup before I came down here. I'm telling you, when it comes to that mimosa, because it's orange juice, it's not like you drinking a hardcore liquor drink. And I haven't eaten anything, but I'm not sick on the stomach, and I'm not like feeling like I'm drunk or nothing like that. So if you just want a nice drink, just to mellow you out or whatever reason, do your mimosa. And I'm sure there's other drinks out there that people probably drink early in the day, but for me, the mimosa, because I guess the orange juice is thick enough to where it coats your stomach, and then you just got that little hint or that little splash of the champagne. So you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. It don't really make me feel like I'm drinking for real. I don't know how to explain it. So anyway, my phone just steady be pinging when I'm recording. So anyway, um what else I got for y'all? So let's talk about weight loss stuff. I went to the weight loss doctor yesterday. Okay, so for those of you who do not know, and I kind of mentioned this in my last video, I am having weight loss surgery. I haven't decided if I'm doing a gastric bypass or the sleeve, but it's happening. So I went to my doctor's appointment yesterday to see my diet doctor. And she was kind of proud of me because over the Thanksgiving holiday, I only gained a pound. And she was saying like how some of her patients came in at 5 pounds, 7 pounds. I'm like, well, damn, what they was eating. But I'm not a big eater. I'm just a junk eater. And that, that's my problem. I don't eat big, meals. I just don't have a big appetite like that. But when I do eat, it's just not healthy stuff. So that's why I'm in the predicament that I'm in. Like right now, I haven't eaten anything. I know that's not good, whatever. But that's just how I am. I don't really have an appetite. So when I eat, I be, what happens is I get to the point where I'm starving. And then it's like I just grab whatever or I swing by wherever because I'm just starving at that point. But honestly, if I ate something earlier, if I eat regularly, I will eat better. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. I just wait until I'm hungry. And then it's over. But shit, I'm running over there to Chinese. Not for real. I've only been over there on that one time. But I am running over to the In-N-Out, the Chick-fil-A, yes. But it's not good to do that. So, it's getting hot, y'all. I'm going to take this damn jacket thing off. So, anyway, that's what my problem is. So, but she was like, it's not a big deal. You only gained a pound. That was pretty awesome. Because basically, I could have probably had a meal replacement shake or something like that. I got to move this table because this sun is beating the shit out of me. I don't even know where to go because the sun over there too. Oh my y'all. Alright, that's a little better. So, um, yeah, but she was like, she wants me to start doing meal replacements, at least one meal. Which I don't really know how I'm gonna do that because I don't really eat like that. But I ain't tell her that. I was like, okay. So she wants me to do a meal replacement. The Premier Shakes, y'all ever heard of those? I don't really like them. I don't had them before. They taste so irony, like, oh, maybe they better since I had them. I don't know. But I used to drink like the Slim Fast, but those just aren't good because they full of sugar. Um, so I'm gonna have to, you know, with this process, you just have to do shit you don't want to do, and you just really have to just change your whole mindset. That's what I'm learning. Like it's been enough of me doing what I want to do, and it ain't working. So it's just you have to just give in to the process. And like how I just said, I'm gonna have to make myself like them. Like that's just what it is. Cause after you have this type of surgery, I don't think people realize that it's lifetime. I don't think people realize how serious of a surgery it is. It might not be like you going in for heart surgery, but you getting cut on and you getting some of your stomach cut out. And it's a lot that you can't do after you have this surgery. And I don't think people pay attention in those classes and, when they go to these appointments, or they just don't care, or they just feel like they could beat the system. But you can really, really fuck yourself up. Um, you know, So I'm not trying to do that. And I'm not trying to be that one to have this surgery and go through all this shit and end up back where I started, if not heavier. So I'm really, really, really trying to prepare my mind, just because it's more mental than anything. Weight loss, I feel like a healthier lifestyle is more mental, it's more mind over matter. Like, you just have to change your mindset. And if you don't, you're just going to self sabotage. So that's another reason I want to create this YouTube, because I want to hold myself accountable. And I know it's tons of women and men out there thinking about having this surgery, or is has had this surgery, and maybe your doctor just not telling you stuff, because doctors don't follow the same protocol. Some doctors are way more, what do you call it, thorough than others. And that's what I've heard about this doctor. I went to give blood because you have to do blood work, and the lady at the quest place was like, "Oh, you have this doctor? Oh man, I heard she's tough. I heard, she's very thorough, and she make you do a lot, but her patients appreciate it because she leave no stone unturned." And that's what I want. I don't want you to be no fly by night. Yeah, do this, do that. We got it signed off, and let's do the surgery, and then you gone. But I know there are doctors out there who do that. They don't really give a fuck. They just want that money, because this surgery pays a lot. They make a lot of money off this surgery. And I do get frustrated sometimes, because I'm like, well, why I gotta go do that? Well, why, when I was in Florida, they didn't have me doing this and this and this. But then it's like, don't you rather her be thorough? You rather be safe than sorry. She tested out of one of my blood, what do you call it? The pen, how they, the different vials, and each test is for a different thing. There was one in there for her to test my bone density. I've never even heard of that. I didn't even know you could do that through, and she explained it when I went to see her yesterday. So it's like, I didn't, when I did blood work in Florida, they maybe did 6 vials versus 14. So she's very thorough. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to get mad no more. Or not mad, but I'm not going to be frustrated no more, because, I'd rather her dig deep than for me to get on the table and some shit go wrong, or after the fact some shit go wrong. But she was just like, start now doing little things, so that when it comes time to where you have to do these things, you already halfway there. Like the protein shakes, for a couple weeks, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna have to drink protein shakes after the surgery. So she was like, it's gonna be brutal if you don't, if you just try to jump in and do that when you used to eating full meals. So she suggested that I start with replacing one meal with a replacement. I see that. That looks so weird. She was like, replacing one meal with a shake, and then when I feel good about that, try two, because at some point it's gonna be 3 shakes. So I'm gonna go get some shakes and start, and just at least, you know, by the time I have surgery, at least the taste I'll be used to. And I'm not starving myself. And you have to do those protein shakes because, okay, you have to do the protein shakes, I have to do a B complex vitamin. I have to do every day a multivitamin, a B complex, but not just a B12, not just a B. It's all the B's in one. And I have to do, for me, I have to do vitamin D because I don't have enough vitamin D. I have vitamin D deficiency, so I have to do vitamin D. She wants me to get iron pills because I'm not anemic, but I'm close to it. Um, and then the shake. But the reason you're gonna have to do at least the vitamin part of it for the rest of your life is because you have to think your stomach is going from just say this to like this. So you're not absorbing enough nutrients from the foods that you're eating to keep your body healthy. So to supplement what you're missing, if you're taking your vitamins every day, then you're not going without what you need. And people aren't doing that. I know people who don't like to take pills. I don't like to take pills. I'm the last person to take a pill. But to save my life, or, you know, to not cause harm to my body, I'll do it. So, um, yeah, you got to take vitamins the rest of your life. Because you just got to think about it that way. You go from this to eating a steak, potatoes, broccoli, you know, so you're getting all of your nutrients in those different items. Well, you go into this now to where, and literally it's like small, y'all, but you go into eating a spoon of potatoes and a little small piece of meat. That's not enough for your whole full body. So that's why, you know, and like I said, these classes and going to my appointments educate me. I didn't know this stuff before. I didn't have a reason to know this stuff. But I'm the type, I'm going to ask questions. I need to know. And I'm not the type where you could just tell me to do something and I'm going to do it. You need to tell me why I'm doing it. What is it affecting? If I don't do it, what's going to happen? And I ask a lot of questions because I like to be educated. You know, I like to be educated. So I don't know, like how I'm drinking this big old cup of stuff. You can't drink that much, especially when you first come out of surgery. You have like those little cups, you know, like the little medicine cups, like mouthwash cups. That's like how much you can drink. So it's gonna be tough, y'all, but it'll be greater later because I'd rather be confident in myself and healthy and, you know, expanding my lifespan versus steady getting fat, not losing no weight. And, you know, I don't have high cholesterol. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have none of that stuff, thank God. So, and I don't want to have that stuff. I don't want to get there. But sometimes you just need help, you know, and it's okay. I know a lot of people talk shit about people who get weight loss, go through weight loss surgery, or who, oh, go get a tummy tuck or whatever. Like, first of all, who gives a fuck? You ain't paying for it, so why are you bothered? People do what they want to do. But when it comes to weight loss surgery, like, don't feel bad about what you're doing. If you've made peace with it and you, you know what I'm saying? You have educated yourself and you ready, you know what I'm saying? Like, do what you feel is best for you. Because when you depressed, or when you beating yourself up, or when you disgusted when you look in a mirror or whatever, ain't nobody that's dealing with that but you. I be looking that big ass crow. It's a crow over there. It's so many crows out here. Y'all seen that movie The Birds back in the day? Bitch. I tell you, I beat the shit out of these crows. I be looking because they big. I knew that was one because you can hear them. They so heavy when they land. Anyway, I look at the camera to see if they coming for me. But anyway, oh, girl, you scared scared me. Hold on, y'all. Let me. Where you at? Can you come closer? Huh? No. I hope you catch these. I'm gonna throw them a little farther. Oh Lord, y'all. Ready? Oh, good catch. Um, I'm high. I want to jump in that pool. I keep looking at it, y'all. I literally want to just jump in that motherfucker. So anyway, yeah, do what y'all. Life is too short, and that sounds so cliche, but it's true. Like people dropping like flies for different reasons, for shit not related to health or nothing they doing wrong, just being minding their business, you know. But just do what makes you happy. Do you. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what nobody got to say or what nobody going to think. Who gives a fuck? Do what, you know what I'm saying? Just do what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, when you close your eyes for the last time, that's it. Curtains closed, lights out. You don't get no do-overs. And that's what I had to come to the realization. How you say it? Realization of whatever. You know, I don't care. I want to live the other half of my life happy, truly happy from the inside out. And not just say that, you know, my appearance is what brings me happiness or the bane of my happiness. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying 100% well rounded. Just being happy, eliminating people from your life. You know what I'm saying? Who don't mean you no good. Crabs. You know what I'm saying? Just there to take, and don't want to give. Just especially going into 2020. I've talked to two people now, if I'm not mistaken, who said 2019 was like the worst year ever for them. And I was like, damn. Like I had a rough patch in 2019 for like a couple months, but my whole 2019 wasn't horrible. So that like, people be going through it. You might not. Your life might be great. You might be living in your happiness, living in your truth. But it's the people that you don't. That's like right in your circle that you don't even know going through it. So when they told me that, it just made me think like, wow, you know, you think you be going through, and like I said, I had a couple months, like a rough patch, but to say my whole 2019, I was just like, damn. So, you know, I'm ready for 2019 to be over. I'm ready for 2020. You know, 2020 got to be better. And I was just like, wow, wow. I don't know. I feel like 2020 for me is going to be great. I feel like it's going to be better than 2019 was. And you should always speak that into existence. But I just feel it in my spirit. I'm doing a lot of things I wasn't doing before. I'm really putting myself out there, like being on this camera. I didn't do this. When it came to my business, I was behind the scenes. I always want to stay behind the scenes. I just didn't want to be the face of my business. Not for any particular reason. I just like just doing my thing. But sometimes change is needed. And so, you know, I listen to some people, you know, your personality, like you funny, you real, you know, you don't mind sharing your experiences to help other people. Like it's people out there who need that. So I was like, okay. And they were like, take it beyond the podcast. And I was like, you know what? All right. And at first I was like, well, once I have my weight loss surgery and I'm feeling better about myself and I'm all fat now. And you know what? One day I was like, fuck that. I was like, who cares? Like, take me for me. You still gonna get the same me, whether I'm skinny, big, medium sized, whatever. My message still the same. My personality is still the same. And I was like, it's not like I'm ashamed of myself or you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I put off all that time? I don't know when my surgery gonna be. Why would I put off all that time when I have so much to say now? So I was just like, one night, I was in the shower and I was just like, fuck it. It is what it is. At least you get to see me going from fat to skinny. Okay, Bree. I don't know when Bree gonna introduce herself, y'all. She trying to stay all behind the scenes.
I don't want to put myself on camera.
She rather the podcast. She don't want to put her face out there.
I
People want to see you, Bree.
I don't want to hurt your feelings and get jealous.
Oh Lord, here she into ways. But yeah, y'all, it's a beautiful day. It's pretty early, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, it is because I got that.
Yeah, you took the shortcut way again.
I'm taking it for the lunch. I'm not taking an hour. I would have been home at something.
Yeah.
Thank you, Laura, by the way. I appreciate you.
We might I don't know. It's kind of warm. Bree, go touch the pool water, see if it's cold. I really want to get in that pool, but I got a feeling that water is ice cold. It's so nice out, y'all. One thing about California, like, even when it's raining, it's ice cold. What? It's not ice cold.
It's not ice cold, but it's cold.
Let me touch your hand. Oh, it's cold.
It's not that cold, man.
It'll just take a minute to get like. But one thing about California, y'all, it can be raining and it's still beautiful out here. So yeah, it's so pretty out here. Like, and the weather is perfect, which y'all hear about it. I know a lot of y'all, a lot of y'all, I mean, people travel. So a lot of y'all gonna know, y'all know, but it's some that don't. Cause y'all got to get out and travel, go see the world, go in safety. I ain't saying go to motherfucking like, um, North Korea or some shit like that. No. But I'm saying get out. Even in the States, in the USA, plan some trips. You know what? I'm gonna do a podcast on how to budget for a trip. When I tell y'all, I am the budget travelista. I am. I can plan you a low cost trip like nobody's business. You know why? Because I be wanting my money when I get out of town somewhere. I want to shop. So if I'm spending $1 million on this trip, I ain't gonna have no money to shop with, and that ain't happening. So that's how I budget for these trips. People think it's so expensive to travel, and sometimes it can be. I ain't saying that. And depending on where you're going, you gotta expect to spend a little more. But you know what? When I'm gonna do a video, and I think I already said this. I'm gonna do a video on like payment plans and budgeting, budgeting and stuff like that. And I'm going to include travel because there are ways to do payment plans for traveling. I'm gonna share with y'all what I do, like real deal, what I do and how I do it. Nothing crazy, nothing too expensive, but you gonna see. And then hopefully y'all take that and start traveling. I have been so many places, and I don't pay a whole lot of money. I'm a little cheap on some things. And traveling is one. The most I pay on a traveling trip is for my hotel. Now that I won't budge on. But I still find deals. So I'll stay in like a 4.5, 5-star hotel, but it's budget friendly because you just gotta know how to get the deals. So I'm gonna do a video just on that. I know when I did a podcast, I was headed to Miami and I was talking about like different perks and rewards and stuff like that to help you save money. And I got a lot of good feedback off of that podcast. So obviously people do want to know. And I know people want to travel, but it's expensive. You just got to know when to travel to where and what websites and how to do it. And I promise y'all, I'm going to do a video on just that to help y'all because there's so much out here to see. Just to get out from your hometown. It's a lot of people that I talk to be like, I never even traveled outside of Florida. The city that they were born in, not even just the state. That is unreal to me. Like, how? How? I couldn't imagine that. I have been all out of state. Now I haven't flown abroad. I'm a little scared as times go on, flying abroad, because I just be envisioning like you gonna lock me up in your prison because I'm doing a YouTube and you tell me I'm trading secrets and shit. Like I don't have time for that kind of bullshit. And I will absolutely lose my mind. So I be kind of scared, but I do want to go to Paris. Like I want to go to Paris so bad. I want to go to Hawaii.
Those are out of the country.
Yeah, but I mean Hawaii is considered U.S. state, but it's still out. You know what I'm saying? It's not home. Paris is not a U.S. State, obviously, but a lot of people go to Paris. I wouldn't really be scared to go to Paris because it's just kind of like Americanized. But I don't know. When you go to talk about Africa, I want to go, but I'm kind of scared to go. When you talk about, I want to go to Australia because I want to see a kangaroo in person, and I really want to see a kangaroo kick the shit out of somebody. You know how they be boxing? They really be boxing humans, and then they get your ass by kicking you. When you beating them, when that human beating that kangaroo ass, straight up boxing them, they pull a sucker move and kick. They do that damn kangaroo kick, and it just be lights out from there. So I want to see that in person. I don't want the person to get hurt, but I do want to see the kangaroo kick the shit out of somebody. Um, and then I want to see how they carry their little babies in the pouch. I why do I see your wig cap?
I'm taking it off.
Bree, we are still outside.
Mom, you are embarrassing me. You have to do that.
Um.
What are we eating?
So anyway, yeah, I want to go to Australia today. And plus, I like the way they talk. I like how the Australians talk. Yes, I like how the Australians talk. I think it's cute. I love I'm just rambling at this point, y'all. I love accents. I love somebody who got an accent. It just sounds so sexy to me. Like, oh my God, say that again, say it again. What you say? And you act like you don't know what they saying, so they can repeat it. Huh? What you say? I love an accent on somebody. But anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. So, really, Mom. So, I don't know. So, y'all, live your life. Let me stop. Bree, stop shaking the table. That's probably annoying. Live your life. Be happy. Be free. Live in your truth. Like I said, when you close your eyes for the last time, that's it. Ain't no do-overs. So, make it count, y'all. Don't stay in a relationship that you're miserable in, that you see as a dead end. Don't do that. It's time out for that. And if the person you with love you like they say, they'll let you go. Not that I need your permission to get out this relationship, but just stop calling, stop texting, stop begging, just stop. That's what I mean. But just I don't know, y'all. Just be happy, y'all. Bria did not want to say. So y'all, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna get me something to eat.
Yeah.
I'm finna jump in this pool.
Let's go.
I ain't finna jump in this pool.
Why?
You jump in first and then I'll jump in.
Oh, my clothes?
Yeah, just like this.
Oh,
I'm gonna take my shoes off.
If I had shorts on, yes, but I hate pants when they get wet. I would do it.
All right, y'all. So, in the meantime, between time, be you, be beautiful, be blessed, be a blessing, be mindful, and most importantly, y'all, be aware.
Aware.
Don't do that. Don't forget to go to the website, y'all. Support your girl. We got deals going on for our 12 days of Popmas. And it's some nice deals going on, y'all. Wow, also, I don't know, y'all. Just go to the website. All right.